This is u1 theta 1. This is u2 theta 2. No, u12 vector already you know. So shall we take help of this one? So I'll make now the particle 1 to move with a velocity u12. Then 2 will appear at rest. So let's go back to the base again, the what we calculated, very important one. Okay, I think this is going to help us a lot. Or we'll calculate once again. What is there in that one? I'll proceed into the problem. At t equals 0, both are here. Even gravity, if you want to show it, it will not have any impact on the relative motion. So let me define first all these velocity vector. What is u1 bar? u1 cos theta 1 I cap, u1 sin theta 1 j cap, minus u2 cos theta 2 I cap, u12 bar will be u1 cos theta 1 plus u2 cos theta 2 I cap. And this will be u12 bar, no? So u1 sin theta 1 minus u2 sin theta 2 j cap. So call this as u12x. X component and y component. Then after this, I think you look at this, it all depends upon which velocity is greater, no? This will be. So I'm assuming this one. So how do it will be? This will be u12 x component. This will be the u12 y. So get the resultant. This is what I already told you, know what you have to do. Only you have to somehow you have to bring that velocity triangle. Problem solved. So call this as say some theta. Sin theta, cos theta is needed here. What is u12? This formula there. What is u like a u1x, u2x? That we know value. So what is sin theta? Let's define the term. So sin theta is equal to u12y by u12. Cos theta equal to u12x by u12. Keep it here. Let's come for displacement triangle. In what action u12 bar is directed along this one? So what can be this angle theta? Will it be greater than theta 1, less than theta 1? How to decide that? I think it all depends on the value, no? So definitely u12 bar. So I'll take the vector diagram. We wanted u12 bar, no? So this is u1 bar and this one is u2 bar. Minus u2 bar will come like this. Shift that u2 bar like this. I'll redraw it again. This will be u1. We'll take one reference line here. This is u1. This is u2 bar minus u2 bar. I'll shift the resultant vector u12 bar is now there's a horizontal. Okay, anybody can you say about the angle made by u12 bar? This was that angle, no? All alpha or theta, sorry. I'm writing in green color. And what is theta 1? Theta 1 is here. See, there's no other way. You have to fight with it. You have to draw diagrams. You have to analyze. Now look at this. This much is what? I got it. So definitely theta less than theta 1 or more than theta 1. Anybody seeing the diagram? Theta should be less than theta 1. Okay, now we can draw the diagram. Now I can draw the diagram. So here, let 1 will move with a velocity u12. And what I do, I'll keep the 2 at rest. So call this is A, B, and let this be M. This is what? That's theta. And there's a distance D. Is this perpendicular? Yes, it is. So what is minimum distance? There's a minimum distance. I think again and again what happened, I'm asking you to come to that velocity triangle, displacement triangle. These are just some vectors which you have to bring. Though gravity is present. Sir, what is this? Previously, first problem without gravity we discussed very fine. Now again here gravity is there also. You are no way bringing G because the relative accelerated motion, both are having acceleration G downward, no retardation, and that will cancel out. So projectile 1, when it looks at projectile 2, it will appear it moving with a constant speed. So what is the state of this? At rest. The 1 will move with a velocity u12 in this direction. Actually, one will move here. 2 will move like this, parabolic path. But when 1 looks at 2, what happens? It feels he's moving along the path u12 bar. I just gave one straight line. I said like, sir, how you can say straight line? As this one. 1 with respect to ground will move in a parabolic path. 2 with respect to ground, parabolic path. But when 1 looks at 2, in what direction you'll move? You'll move along AM. I'll give one more best diagram in the end. First, we'll end up with the answers here. Now, what is the minimum distance? So come for the mathematics, sine theta. Sine theta is equal to S minimum by D. D sine theta. What is sine theta from here? U12 Y by only U12. What is U12? The magnitude of this. You want to magnitude if you want. What about the time? T equals 0, it is here, no? After some time T, it will be here. How to calculate that time? How to calculate that time? So U12 is equal to AM by T, no? That is what that T this is. So what is AM? So from this triangle cos theta equal to AM by D. So AM is equal to D cos theta. So what is the T is equal to? D cos theta by U12. What is cos theta? U12x by U12. So this will be our answers. So that displacement triangle, velocity triangle, that you don't forget. Wherever you go, displacement triangle, velocity triangles. There's nothing but I included relative velocity, relative projectile motion also here in this particular thing. You may ask, somebody may ask, sir, what actually going on here? What actually going on? So here, I'll take you to the very first diagram. So what is that AM? I'll take the green color one. So when projectile 1 looks at the projectile 2, there's a 1. You have, I think this path, all of you agree, parabolic path of 1 and 2. Because why? Because we know projectile motion. Now, sir, where you show that relative motion? I'll show like this. It need not to cross through point P. So we'll draw one line. Now, what is this line? What is the straight line? Anybody? Path of 1 with respect to 2. So what is this? Here I'll indicate. Path of 1. This is what? What is this? Path of 1 with the, so what do you mean by path of 1 with respect to 2? Projectile 1 looks at the ground. He feels he's moving in parabolic path. Projectile 2, when he looks at the ground, he feels he's moving in parabolic path. When projectile 1 looks at the projectile 2, he feels he's moving in this direction. Straight line. Can you remember the first statement? I brought there here mathematics, no? Here you can see mathematics. This mathematics I concluded. Nobody will understand the green color. You look at here. Nobody will understand this, sir. What do you mean by this? Here what I give exact picture here. Getting all of you? So this is about the mathematics. Here what happened? The one, when it looks at the projectile, one looks at the two, it will move. Sir, what about the projectile two looks at one? Again you work out. Somewhere here it will come. Like this, here in this direction. Then one will appear at rest. Is it okay? Say in books you have equations, huh? But what actually going on? This particular diagram, they have missed it. That's why the students find very difficult. So, okay, sir, like what is this relative projectile motion? This is a thing. Now, the first diagram. So if I draw in the beginning, no, you'll get confused. If we want to constant, sir, why you're writing? So I should take you back here. From the last conclusion is what I'm able to do it here. Okay, fine. I'll scroll up everything. You just see once. Huh? M will come somewhere here. No, the M should be perpendicular. Somewhere it will be. M will come somewhere here. The minimum separation. This is 2, no? So you further take this. So M will come somewhere here. It's a rough diagram, no? If you draw, you assume value u1, theta 1, u2, theta 2, then you can exactly tell where that M will come in the path. So from the diagram, the M should come somewhere here. Dot I'm putting. Somewhere it should come perpendicular, no? Not up to the scale it is. This is again, you'll get confused. So theta, this is theta 1. Completed. So I'll scroll down. So there's the initial path.
Yes.
The mathematics. This, you know, it's a routine, no, the same velocity triangle. See, you see, there's a displacement triangle. There's a velocity triangle. Okay, shall I go for next one?
Yes, sir.
So nothing but if two projectiles projected, can we find out minimum separation between them? Yes, they're the one simplest method what we have, it is available. I'll give another question. It'll be, we have only 20 minutes time, no? Just be there. I'll get you the question. One good question is there. How much of time? I think 20 minutes is there, no? I think I'll take you to one small question. So these are the two stones. Let this be UA equal to the distance 10 meter. UA let it be 6 meter. Theta A 30 degrees. UB 45 degrees. Let this be 4 meter, 4 root 2 meter per second. At t equals 0, I'll project both. You see earlier I projected towards, no? I'm projecting now in this way. So I'll ask you to find out the minimum separation between them. 8 meter you take it. At t equals 0, two stones are projected with a velocity as shown in gravitational field. Find minimum separation between them. Not from the ground. This need not be ground. In gravitational field is telling somewhere at a height, maybe from certain height from the ground they're projected. You do have a lot of information here. When that minimum separation occurs, what is the trajectory, all things, everything will analyze. So first directly, let's go for our mathematics. Let's not bother. What we learned, we'll apply it. First, we'll get the time. After getting the time, then we'll check that how the trajectory of A and B will be. Okay, what shall I do now? Now UAB bar equal to UA bar minus UB bar. UAB bar 8 cos 30 I cap 8 cos 30 I cap plus 8 sin 30 j cap minus of 4 root 2 cos 45 I cap 4 root 2 sin 45 j cap 8 cos 30 root 3 by 2. So 4 root 3 minus 4. Here 1 will cancel out. So this will be I cap. This will be 4 and this will be 4. Oh, it's getting cancelled, no? I'll do one thing. I'll make it 10 will make it. Problem will become very simple. let me make it 10 so that little bit some difficulty will get added up. So this will be 5 root 3. So this will be 5. 5 minus 4 will be 1. Root 3 is 1.7.
Sir, it's 5 root 3 minus 5, sir.
4
Five.
root 2 cos 45. No. This will be 5 no, madam. 5 minus 4.
No, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got confused, sir.
Root 3 1.7. 1.7 into 5 will be
4.6 value.
how much?
4.66.
This one, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 4.6 I cap plus J cap. Okay, this is what UAB. Now, again, this will be X component of velocity. This will be the Y component of velocity. The vector triangle. This will be 4.6. This will be 1. And what about this? This is a direction of resultant, UAB. Call this is theta. So here we'll define sine theta, all that one. So what is UAB? Root of 4.6 whole square plus 1 square. Okay, let me take calculator and give the value of
Sir,
it.
4.070, sir.
Resultant of this, huh?
Yes, sir.
4.7.
4.70.
Okay, now sine theta. We'll keep that sine theta values. They're going to help us. So sine theta is equal to 1 by 4.7. Cos theta is equal to 4.6 by 4.7. So this is a velocity triangle, no? Am I right? What we have. And now come for displacement triangle. How to draw displacement triangle? I think this idea of theta 30 degrees. So what do you expect sine theta? Theta will be less than 30, less than theta A. Theta will be less than 30 degrees. Looking at this value only. If it were 1 by 2, it should be less than, theta will be less than theta. So this will help us to construct a diagram now. So what is the diagram? How the diagram? Here I'll bring it here. So this is the distance of separation. A, this is B. When A moves with velocity UAB, then B will appear at rest. Then UAB will come in this direction. What is the path of this? Who will move in this direction? UAB. This is theta. T equals 0, it is here. At time t, it is here. Let's calculate this minimum distance first. S minimum. So how to bring that S minimum? From the triangle sine theta is equal to S minimum by D. So what is the value of sine theta here? D is how much? 10, 4.7. So 10 by 4.7 is what? The minimum separation. You see it is less than 10, no? You see that minimum separation. And then at what time that separation will be minimum? What time separation will be minimum means UAB is equal to AM by T. What is AM? For that, I should go for cos theta, no? Cos theta equal to AM by D, or AM equal to D cos theta. So finally we got the value. So that T is equal to D cos theta by UAB. D is 10, cos theta 4.6 by 4.7. UAB value is how much? 4.7. So 46 by 4.7 whole square. That will be the time. I'll give all the values.
Time is 2 seconds, sir.
Time is 2 seconds. Anybody? Minimum separation?
22.09, sir.
2.12, sir.
Hey, 10 by 47, 100 by 40.
2.12, sir.
2.12.
Yeah. Okay, these are the some answers we got. What actually happens? See, still what happened? The problem is not over. You should not feel happy that, okay, sir, we got answer. We got the answer. No, let's come for that. What is the time of flight of the A, time of flight of B, we'll find out. Then we'll come to know that where that, how that trajectory occurs, where that minimum occurs. I'll show glance at once, you see that one. What all we discussed, this is the thing. Just view once. We'll calculate the time of flight here separately. Everything is visible for you. I'll calculate time of flight. TA is equal to, what the time of flight will be? 2 UA sine theta A by G. 2 into 10, this will be 1 by 2 by 10. 1 second. What is time of flight of B? Will be 2 UB sine theta by G. So UB is how much? 4 root 2. 1 by root 2 by 10. 8 by 10, 0.8 seconds. You see this, something, it will really trouble you when actually, sir, what is this? This time of separation is more than the time of flight. This is not a ground. This is not a ground. It's somewhere projected in a field. Then how the trajectory is? Now we'll get into the problem. Till here, okay, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll show actually what actually going on here. Many students, they get answer, they don't know what to do. Somehow option will match and they'll feel happy. So you can proceed, nothing. So just here is what the A, no? A is projected like this. The trajectory, and also we need a range, no? Okay, one more thing. We'll calculate range also. Let me calculate range so that it will be easy for us. I could have ended up here, but many of you will get confused looking at the end answers. That's why I just want to give the exact clarity. We'll calculate range of A, so that will it cross the trajectory or not. This will be use UA square sine 2 theta A by G. What is value of UA?
Eight, sir.
Range is 8 meter. Huh?
You write UA into TA, sir. We already know values.
No. UA cos theta into T, we have to write it. Anybody value this?
5 root 3, sir.
Root 3, 1.7, 5, 7, 8.5.
8.66, sir.
8.66. Okay, keep this in mind. Now it will help us to draw the trajectory. I was here, no? Okay, now see the things. This was the initial reference line. The trajectory of A will cross like this, no? Will agree. So somewhere here that was that RA, and this is what that UV. What about UB? UB is like this. The UB will be no. What is that? How much? What is the time to take here? 2 seconds. No, sorry. Anybody value?
1, sir.
1 second. 1 second, and this is 0.8
8, sir.
seconds. T code 0. T code 0. Somewhere at 2 seconds. This is what that minimum suppression. I'm giving some rough diagram, not up to this scale. So this is what actually happens here. Okay, no? This
Yes,
is
sir.
for path
Sir,
of A.
So what if they're projected from ground, sir? Then there'll be no minimum.
No minimum, no minimum. No. That's why you see the word gravitational field. So somewhere the ground is somewhere here. Huh? Somewhere the ground is here. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Whenever we give such questions, no students what happen, they'll end up answer and they themselves they come to me. So like we didn't understood. They'll get answer. They'll get correct option, everything, sir. But still we didn't understood, sir. That one. Actually, they are not projected from ground. They're projected in gravitational field. So this is what that initial separation.
Sir, could you once show the whole problem, sir? Whole solution.
This was the problem, no?
So in the last diagram, AB is 10, sir.
Okay, there's a thing, everything what we discussed, no? That D is not, this is not 10 meters, there's a range, there's only range. Are you getting, no? So you do get, that's why I'm telling this one, draw the trajectory, draw the diagram. Through diagram, what happens, it will be clarity will come for you, not just mathematics here. It's a really troublesome. Some students will not say not possible. It's because if you call this AB as ground, no, then nowhere. How do they can get into the ground? But you'll end up with answer. 2 seconds, sir. What is this? So therefore, the actual diagram is like this. All of you getting the idea? Yes, sir. So it will really very challenging questions will come in this particular area, especially relative motion. The more information you have, if you gather, the better what happen, clarity of numerical will come. I'm just using one thing. The more information you gather regarding the numerical, the better will be what happen your understanding of the problem. So without this diagram, the last diagram, I think I'm also not in good position. No, the student will answer 2 seconds, but here time of flights are less. Okay, we got answer. Be happy. Teacher will reply. Such a teacher. So since like we assume this second diagram as we are able to interpret, oh, this should have been the situation. So especially when you take the Olympiad questions, no, they do trouble situations of like this, rather than asking straightforward, no, they want students to analyze. So the word gravitational field, I think I should underline, no, rather than saying projected from ground in gravitational field. This is the thing which you have to make observation. Fine. This, I think, if you take Cengage book or anything, no, so plenty of good questions are there. Say first you finish your basic book properly, then I suggest you to go for assignment. Without the basic book, Cengage, you can take Cengage or what you can hire Icon. These are the best books available. If a student is able to do this, or Pathfinder limited problems are there. You can't do all at this stage. So the basic books first you focus more. Get them, work out maximum numericals. You'll get a solid foundation. With that, you can proceed very easily. Okay, fine. So we will meet tomorrow again with a new different set of numericals and